Okay, so for 3 years, YouTube and I have done battle over, well, my free speech and your ability to get information. Imagine this. Imagine a world in which we have gatekeepers and something's going on over here in the world that's important and we should all know about it, but yet we have gatekeepers of information that disseminate what information we are allowed to hear, thereby framing the narrative and the thought process of what we think about what's going on in the world. That's why free speech and being able to report on things is really important. So for 3 years, literally thousands and thousands of hours of work, YouTube has stifled my channel growth, put their thumbs on it. Literally every single video that I upload, before it's even done uploading, I render it, I'm uploading, it's going through the uploading process. It is flagged as yellow, the yellow icon right away, which means, yes, it's limited on ads, but the bigger thing is it's limited on exposure, limited for your channel growth. So for 3 years, I've been dealing with this, and, I'm trying to contact Google support and YouTube's internal people. So I'm going to share with you my talk with good old Rex, the current representative to me for Google support. So basically, you go through this thing and you say, hey, you guys are totally screwing up. I mean, look, the computer and the algorithm flag every single video right off the bat, and then a week later, a human being comes back and says, oh, you know what? Our algorithm was completely wrong. It was all screwed up. Our algorithm sucks, and your video actually is okay. Of course, I'm paraphrasing what they would say. They would never say their algorithm sucks, but their algorithm sucks. So I had a chat with this dude here, and his name is Rex. Let's go to the beginning. Thanks for contacting YouTube Creator Support. You're going to talk with Rex. Hi, Rex. I'm wondering why I can't upload any video without it being unsuitable, even if I'm only saying the words butterflies and puppy dogs. Rex. I am so sorry to hear this. Excuse me. I know how this goes for you. We rely on machine learning to evaluate the millions of videos on our platform to implement these choices. Then I said on the I am so sorry to hear this, I said, oh, do you? You're sorry to hear this. Okay, sure. For 3 years, YouTube has stifled my channel growth by doing this. The problem is this. All my videos are tagged thusly. However, a week later, by manual review, it comes back as YouTube saying they are okay. Rex. We know that our system is not perfect. Not perfect. It ain't anywhere near good. It's not even mediocre. So we are encouraging creators to appeal for a human review when you feel we got it wrong. Every time I do. The issue is that the algorithm flags them. Then a week later, YouTube says, oh, our algorithm was wrong, your video is okay. But after that week, most views are already done, and the damage is already done. I spend half my frickin' time in a day going through applying for manual reviews and things like that. The hell? This may be hard on your part. Hard? It's impossible, I said. Rex. Our system does not check only the content. It checks other factors as well. Video content, title, thumbnail, description, tags. This is written here. I said, there is nothing wrong with any of my thumbnails, contents, tags, or anything else, as is demonstrated by the fact that 90% of them after manual review are listed as okay. And yes, I know I did a whole bunch of spelling errors. It's early in the morning. Rex, I am really sorry to hear this. It is best to read our advertiser-friendly guidelines for this. Yeah, I have read them. 3 years, I've read them several times. None of my content goes against them. I have already read that many times, I said. None of my content goes against it. Rex, I appreciate that you are reading through our guidelines. Do not worry. Do not worry. Thousands of hours of work that I have put in. Thousands of hours. Thousands of hours of work I have put in. Go to my channel and look how many videos I have and add up the hours and then add up about an hour to an hour and a half to each of those videos because it's how long it takes to actually get them visible for you. This video is probably going to be longer than 10 minutes, which means this video is going to probably take about 2 hours to do to actually get it to the point where it's visible. Do not worry. We do not discriminate against any channel. Full stop, the hell you don't. As is demonstrated by the fact that every video I upload is limited immediately, and a week later, after the damage is already done and the ability for my channel to grow is already done, then you come back with a human who says our algorithm sucks ass and we're sorry. Even though you don't apologize, you just give it a green thing and you're like, okay, after manual review, our algorithm is found out to suck, and a human being has said, oh, well, no, it's okay, so sorry about that. Okay, yeah. It may have just been because of the system. For 3 years, it's because of the system. For 3 years. And this isn't the first chat. This isn't the first time I've notified you guys of this. Like, hey, what the hell is going on here? Every appeal makes our system smarter. No, it doesn't. Your system is not learning. If your system learned, then it wouldn't flag every single video that I put up immediately. I can't talk about anything without my videos being flagged. This will help the decision-making capabilities of our system. It does not. It does not help your system. Your system does not learning. It is not learning. It is stuck in this, anything political, flag it. It sure feels like I'm being discriminated against, I said. And by virtue of patterns, it really does appear that I am being targeted. Rex, this is really concerning. Me. I did a video showing this where I said nothing but the words butterfly and puppy dog for 5 minutes and it was still flagged. I don't know if any of you remember that, but I did a 5-minute video where the title was puppy dogs and butterflies. And the thumbnail was my face against a white wall. No items, no nothing, just my face and a white wall. And for 5 minutes I did this. Puppy dogs and butterflies, puppy dogs and butterflies, puppy dogs and butterflies, puppy dogs and butterflies. And that video was hit. So don't tell me that my channel isn't being targeted. Don't tell me that YouTube's algorithm is less than perfect. It ain't even close to good. Rex, kindly file an appeal every time you get a yellow icon. I do. I do. Your system is not learning. That's good feedback, though. You can send that here. And then in response to his do a manual review, I do. And about 90% of the time, after a week, it's shown to be okay. But by then, the damage is done. Rex, your feedback goes directly to YouTube, and we use it to troubleshoot issues. Me, literally thousands of hours of work, and YouTube just keeps my channel growth limited. 3 years I've been dealing with this. Rex, this is saddening indeed. Oh, yeah. You're really saddened by the plight of someone who you don't know and you don't give a crap about. Yeah. You're really saddened. Yeah, you can't hear me because I'm not talking to you. I'm so... Oh, wait. The millions of manual reviews from appeals that our internal team gets helps train and improve the system to make the right monetization decisions for each video. I am so sorry if this is happening to you. All we can ask is for your understanding. My understanding for 3 years? This isn't the first time I have let you guys know this, and this ain't the first time I'm going to click the link to the internal, the YouTube internal team. Ain't the first time. This ain't my first rodeo. 3 years. 3 years I've been dealing with this. And then I tell him, it's not much help talking to you right now. He's only defending the system which is targeting my channel. This is not targeting you, he says. The ad system is applied to everyone monetizing. I said, you say it's not targeted, but when the system flags almost every single video, then a human review comes back and says essentially that the computer was wrong and the videos are okay. Does that not seem targeted to you? And he says, I am not part of the reviewing team, and I am not the one that made the system and checks every video. That is why it's hard for me to tell. All I can see from my end is the status of the channel and your videos. I say, I apologize for the length of this video, but it's important. And I say, on the outside looking in, you are fully capable of making a rational decision. If a computer says a video is bad, then a human says it's okay, then what do you call that? The system isn't learning. If it was, it wouldn't flag every video immediately after learning a human approved it. So in other words, what I'm saying is, for 3 years, a computer has said the videos are limited and has limited exposure. Now, before the whole COPA thing and they did this thing, it was a little bit different, but still kind of the same thing. And then you do a manual review and a human comes back and says, no, this video is okay. If the computer was learning, the computer would learn that, oh, okay, this video is okay and I shouldn't be flagging a video that's like this. But it does. That to me tells me that the computer is saying there are certain channels that the computer targets, that the computer limits and forces you to do a manual review, in which case 7, 8, 9, 10 days later, then a human comes back and says, well, our algorithm and our computer sucks ass. It was wrong. Our computer was wrong, but it's going to learn. Next time, our computer is wrong, but it's going to learn. Next time, our computer is wrong, but it's going to learn. For 3 years? For 3 years, your computer hasn't learned a damn thing? 3 years? Whew. Wow. And then this is the link that he sent me for the internal support team. I will, of course, contact them and let them know as well. And I will record that, and I will keep you guys in the loop of what's going on there, too, because, God damn it, you guys are valuable people. You are important people to me. It is important that you learn from multiple sources and you get differing opinions. And it's important to me that I'm able to get differing opinions and make sure that my belief system is correct as well. And I can't do any of that if my free speech is stifled and held down. Thousands of hours, and I just feel like YouTube is shitting on me. But that's what I think, and if you guys experience the same, if you're a creator and you get this same thing, let me know. I know I'm not alone in it, and political channels, I think we're probably the hardest hit, because YouTube does not like anything that goes against their narrative. Well, I'm not one to back down, I'm not one to give up, I never have been. I love doing this, that's why I do it. It's just very annoying to feel like the computer is targeting you and then a human comes back and says, no, the computer is wrong, but the computer's learning. Oh, is it now? Oh, your computer's learning. Well, then your computer is learning at the pace of a 1-year-old. Get your shit together, YouTube. Anyways, that's what I got. I'll see you guys on the next one. And I appreciate your time.